What's up, everybody? Emceemur here, and welcome back to another fantastic unboxing, but not just any unboxing. We're unboxing a Gamestop exclusive amiibo. That's right, the Diablo Loot Goblin amiibo. He's such a detailed little turd. So much more than you can actually see when he's in the packaging. That's why we've got to get him out of the packaging. We've got to take an up-close look at this special amiibo, but not just that. We've got to scan him into the game. We've got to make him appear, and if my memory serves me correct, we're going to have to run and catch a smelly butt so we can find out what he's got in his big bag full of treats. It has been a treat playing Diablo again on the Nintendo Switch, and while I'm not very far on my save file on there yet, I definitely intend to be, because this is the type of game that you're glad you have portable for once, and it's a game that I'm going to spend more time on as the days go by. Alright, so here he is, and I just love the packaging. It's very unique to the product. Love the artwork on all sides. It's fantastic to look at. I kind of even want to save the box, although I'm not into doing that with amiibos anymore due to, the size limitations. They really take up a lot of space in the room. Let's open this up. Here we go. So as usual, you have this piece here that'll keep you from using him while still in the box. He's got to come out. And here he is. He's remarkably detailed. I love his face. I love his bag of treats there. He's got lots of gold and weapons stowed away. There's a rip in the bottom of the bag here, and he's losing some of his loot. And if you can kind of see in there, you've got the Diablo logo on the base. Diablo 3 logo on the base. So, that's just really neat. Really love the craftsmanship there. This was a definite must-have. Now we've got to get into the game. We've got to turn on Diablo 3, and we've got to put this guy on there, scan him in, and see what he's going to do. So here we are getting ready to use our Diablo 3 Loot Goblin amiibo. The first thing that you gotta do is you're gonna go into your inventory, you're gonna go into your stash so you can retrieve the amiibo portal, which you should have retrieved from the stash box in the town square there. And of course, it's gonna give you the obligatory on-screen instructions as to how to scan your amiibo in, as if you don't already know that. But anyway, you're gonna scan the dadgum thing in, and then this portal to the vault, they call it, opens. And I guess I just wasn't ready for this. I just thought a goblin would come out and I'd beat him up and he'd poop some gold coins. Nothing out of the ordinary. This is so much more than that. I mean, this is a whole setup here. We actually got to go into the vault and play an entire level and kick some serious goblin butt all over the place. And, there's loot for days here. And I've got a new save file going on this game. I'm not very far into this game of Diablo like I was on other systems I've played it on. So being a lower level character, I definitely noticed I was having trouble doing enough damage to the enemies here. They weren't doing really too much damage to me. It wasn't trouble in that sense, but it was taking a while to pound down the enemies. And there are various loot goblins that you're going to find in this dungeon, and they can take a licking, and as you know, they're going to try to run away, so it was just that much more to have to deal with. But the loot, there's loot everywhere in this dadgum place. And again, circling back to the fact that I'm a lower level character on the save file, it was really awesome to come in here and just get loaded up. Now, at the same time, though, is it? Because I'm a minimalist when it comes to RPGs. I like to start out, weak and grind for my stuff. And I gotta tell you, you're going to get a lot of stuff in this part of the game. Eventually, you catch up to the goblin turds and get some ground and pound going there, beating them down with the club. And, of course, gold's going everywhere. Loot's going everywhere. I know that I'm getting a pretty good hookup here, especially for my character being as low level as he is. You know, you're going to get so much gold in this section of the game. And I gotta say, again, this was just more than I really thought I was going to get out of a simple amiibo scanning. Maybe I should have known going in what all this was going to do, but not much was said about the release of this thing, at least not to me. Then right here, for no reason at all, they throw in a Happy Wall Street reference. Pretty funny stuff, man. Pretty funny stuff. But, you know, eventually you're going to work your way down to the basement of this dungeon here, and you smell a boss fight coming on, and there definitely is one. And, you know, to be as low level as my character was, I guess I can almost say he wasn't ready for this. It's not really a difficult task, but I gotta say it took a long time to do the amount of damage necessary to wear this big turd down. And you know this thing's got a lot of gold in its belly. So, you know, just a really neat part of the game to play through. But it was time consuming, as I just wasn't able to do much damage in my present state, my current level. After some heavy-duty club swinging for a while, it was evident to me that I had this thing put away. And yeet the giant boob swinging around from this thing. I think it has 4 of them? I don't know. Pretty disgusting monster. But yeah, just a cool part of the game to play through, and I think it's definitely worth the price of admission. And then there's the concern that you're going to get too much too quick, but you know, there's no spoilers in Diablo really as far as getting a lot of loot or a lot of money. All the growth in this game is exponential and continual. There's always going to be more stuff, better stuff through loot drops as you play. So the giant box falls on its head, blood goes everywhere, it's extremely graphic, lots of gold everywhere in piles, some loot, some upgrades, and well, that's just pretty neat to look at. You got a certain amount of time to finish searching the vault area here and to slam the lid on this thing's head a few times and to see some more blood squirt, and then it's going to make you get on up and out of here. Again, I thought it was really graphic, the slamming of the lid on the head of this thing, in a good way. It's just neat to see. So there you have it, the Loot Goblin Amiibo, Diablo 3, Nintendo Switch. Pretty stinking cool, man. You know, I gotta admit, that's one of the most involved things I've seen plop out of an Amiibo's butt in my time of scanning Amiibos. We had a whole level there, more treasure than you could shake a stick at. A boss fight, I mean, that was really neat. I mean, that was a whole experience there, and this is just another great, nicely detailed Amiibo to add to the collection. You know, we're all back into Amiibos all of a sudden, and that's all Smash Brothers' fault. We did a live stream recently where we were scanning each one in. We're going to try to scan every Amiibo into the game and see how it does. I wonder how this one's going to do. I wonder if it will even do. All kind of stuff to check out, all kind of fun to be having with these again, and lots more episodes to come on that kind of stuff. So if you like what you're seeing here, drop a like on the video, but most importantly, I need you to subscribe to the Emceemur Show and click that notification bell so you are always the first to know when new content goes live. What did you think about this thing? I want you to leave something down in the comments below so that I can get a conversation going with you right here on the show, because you know that's something we do a lot of, something I enjoy very much. This was really neat, and I appreciate you taking a look at it with me. More action-packed stuff to come. Be part of Mur Nation. We're rising up. All the fun things that we have going on here on this show, you need to be a part of, and we're glad to have you. Emceemur signing off for this unboxing, and I will see each and every one of you again next time.